Welcome to the Game Sense Football Podcast. I'm Ewen, and with me is Nas.
Hello.
In today's episode, it's quiz day once again. It's time for Nas to get his revenge or something like that. You'll
Quiz
see.
day.
And to help us make things a little more interesting, we are getting our friend Ben to play as well. Hey Ben, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Hey, before we start the quiz, as a bit of an icebreaker, Eric Ten Hag is going to stay as Man United manager. And as a Man United fan,
Yes,
what are your thoughts?
I think it's good. Like it's the best option that they have. I really do believe that Ten Hag it was a bad season. Let's not sugarcoat it. It was a bad season, but there are mitigating factors. Because the club itself, I think in terms of hierarchy structure, it's not the best run at the moment. I think he needs to be given a bit of a chance to, how should I say, see what it can do in a proper structure. Like in Ajax, it was a stable environment. Apart from the Mark Overmars nonsense, everything else was going pretty well. So he could just concentrate on being a football manager, right?
Yep.
And in United, there was all of these issues here and there. Yeah, but I think when he has a stable squad with no major injury issues, he can produce pretty good football, so let's see what next season brings. If you look at the candidates that they were looking at, no one really jumps out of the page anyway, right? They all come with a certain amount of baggage.
Yep.
So yeah, I think eventually they did make, in my opinion, the right or the best decision possible.
Okay, so we'll begin the Euro quiz on the Game Sense Football Podcast. I'll be your quiz master, I guess, and it'll be Ewen against Ben this time around. How it'll work is I'll ask the questions. For most of the questions, both Ewen and Ben will have the opportunity to answer, and as long as you get it right, you get 1 point. There'll be a couple of questions where this is different, but I'll explain it when it happens.
Okay.
Yeah, quite simple. Play along at home. Who is the only keeper to have won the Euros player of the tournament? There's only one goalkeeper.
Euros player of the tournament.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I think I know who this person is, if I remember correctly. And I think his country won the Euros that year as well.
Okay. You have both gone with an interesting answer. So, Ben, can you reveal your answer?
So I got Peter Schmeichel as my pick
Mm.
because I can't remember any other keeper who was high profile enough to win player of the tournament. And I think that was the year that Denmark won.
Interesting answer, Ben.
Yeah, interesting answer. Ewan, who did you go for?
Peter Schmeichel.
Great minds think alike. And yeah, Denmark winning the tournament they didn't qualify for, right? Because of Yugoslavia.
Yep.
What I would say is you're both wrong.
Ah,
It's a good guess, but the correct answer is Donnarumma for Italy in 2020.
I was thinking of Donnarumma actually, but I was actually thinking about Buffon, and I was like, no, Buffon wasn't a keeper, but I just couldn't remember Donnarumma.
Yeah, Donnarumma. Next, still on player of the tournament. So we have one keeper, but of everybody else who has won it, only one forward has won it. Who is it?
Only one forward has won player of the
Yes.
tournament.
Aside from Donnarumma, everybody else, aside from this one forward, has been a midfielder or defender.
Huh.
Yes.
wow.
Okay.
Exactly.
Only one forward has won.
In the history of the
So
entire tournament.
Yes.
Hey, wait, hold on. I know this. No, I do not know this. Okay, I'm just gonna come up with a random name.
Ewan, can you reveal your answer?
Fernando Torres.
Torres, who scored in 2 finals. And Ben?
I picked Oliver Bierhoff because I think he scored the first golden goal.
Oliver Bierhoff, Milan.
96.
Yep. I remember the old, was it Nike commercial where, with Davids with the goggles and all, when Bierhoff just stood there and hit at the ball.
Yeah.
With his eyes closed.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 very good guesses. The answer is Antoine Griezmann in 2016.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So Griezmann nowadays plays sort of in midfield, but most people would still consider him a forward. We covered this in our attacking midfielders episode.
Yeah, I think in
Yeah.
2016 he was still playing up front for France. He only moved to midfield in the last World Cup, right?
Correct. Yeah, 2016 he was playing
Yep.
behind second striker behind Giroud probably.
Griezmann. That's not expected. Okay.
So Donnarumma earlier was the only keeper, right? So obviously only keeper to have one player of the tournament. So obviously he was in the team of the tournament. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
in 2020. Can you name me at least 3 players who was in the 2020 team of the tournament? You get one correct. You get 1 point for each correct answer.
Okay.
Just give me 3 names. Every correct answer gets you 1 point.
Okay, I'm going with these three.
I went with Jorginho,
Mm-hmm.
Bukayo Saka,
Mm-hmm.
and Giorgio Chiellini.
Okay. And Ben?
I've got Saka and Chiellini as well, and
Mhm.
I've got Harry Kane.
Very interesting. So what I would say is there is an England winger, but it's Raheem Sterling. So it's
Oh,
not
kidding me,
Saka.
Saka
seriously?
didn't make it.
Not Saka. Saka didn't make it. Okay.
And the forward in the team 4-3-3 is Lukaku. So Chiellini
Okay.
is not there, but
Not
Bonucci is, but Jorginho is in the team. So 1 point to Ewen.
Great.
Wait, Lukaku made it to the team of the tournament and not Harry Kane.
I'll read out the team, okay? So it's Donnarumma, Kyle
What?
Walker, Bonucci, Maguire, Spinazzola, Højbjerg, Jorginho, Pedri, Federico Chiesa, Lukaku, Sterling.
Oh, hey, that 1 point was tough, man.
Yeah. Moving away from 2020 now, okay?
Yeah, please.
Aside from Cristiano Ronaldo and Andres Iniesta, there have been 11 players who have won at least 3 Man of the Match awards at the Euros. It doesn't have to be only one tournament. Tell me 3 of them. And the clue I'll give you is they're all very obvious.
Any Euros.
Say that it's safe to say that Karol Poborski is not one of them.
Your favorite.
My favorite.
Someone when you say it's very obvious.
The more you say it's obvious, the less obvious it becomes.
Don't overthink it. Ben, can you go first?
So I've got Zidane, Rooney, and Del Piero.
I can tell you got 1 point from that. Zidane.
Fernando Torres,
Mm-hmm.
Marco van Basten,
Mm-hmm.
Antoine Griezmann.
Why do you keep picking Fernando Torres?
I like his name.
And Antoine Griezmann, who we know one player of the tournament, right?
Yes.
What I would say is your
But never win a man of the match.
never got 3 man of the matches.
So I have 0 points.
0 points.
Oh my gosh.
Here are your answers, okay? Pirlo, Zidane, Ballack, Figo, Henry, Zlatan, Modric, Ozil, Pepe, Granit Xhaka, and
Wait.
Karel Poborski.
Wait, Karol Poborski. What?
Karel Poborski.
Oh yes, because in 1996 he totally lit up the tournament.
yes.
Which is
He got
why
he got man of the match in the final. That's what I know. But shit. Okay.
No, but I think Poborski really lit up the tournament, right? Which is why United signed him and then realized that
Yeah.
he's a one tournament wonder.
Oh gosh.
So, moving on. So, there's this thing
1-1.
called the UEFA All-Time Euro 11, okay? Just like Fantasy 11, right? The nominees had to fulfill at least 2 of the following criteria, okay? Appear at the semi-final, be in team of the tournament, finish top scorer, or, very vague this, produce an iconic Euro moment. So this is an official UEFA thing, okay? I'll give you 4 names. You tell me which one was not picked in the all-time 11. First one, Maldini, Puyol, Pepe, or Lam. One of them was not in UEFA's all-time 11.
Maldini, Puyol,
Pepe?
Pepe, or Lam?
Philip Lam.
I've got Lam.
I've got Maldini.
Interesting. I don't know what I would have picked. Maldini is one of my favorite players, so I wouldn't have picked Maldini. But the answer, surprisingly, I guess, is Pepe.
Didn't Pepe win the Euro?
Exactly. But he wasn't named in the team.
But not good enough to be in the all-time 11.
Next one, Iniesta, Ballack, Pirlo, Zidane. One of them is not in the all-time.
Iniesta, Ballack, Pirlo, Zidane.
Ewen has sent his answer.
Okay.
Ben has sent his answer. I can tell you, Ewen went with Pirlo and Ben went with Iniesta. Can you explain your reasoning?
I think Italy, with Pirlo, they went to the final once, the one against Spain. I think that was the 4-0 hammering. I don't remember Pirlo being super fantastic. I don't know.
He did the Panenka against Joe Hart, remember?
There's a penalty, right?
Yeah. Ben, you went with Iniesta.
Yeah, I went with Iniesta because when it came down to Ballack and Iniesta, I felt that if Lam made it and qualified for with this criteria, so I guess Ballack would make it because for some reason everybody loves Michael Ballack. And Iniesta always gets like short shrift.
Okay,
No,
Cause-
not everybody loves Ballack.
interesting.
Okay, you
I get
don't
what you
love
mean.
Michael Ballack. But
I get what you mean.
What I
It's
would
good,
say
it's good.
is your initial reasoning was sound, but the answer is Ballack.
damn it.
Okay.
For once, somebody doesn't love Michael Ballack.
Okay, so it's still 1-1. Let's move on. Okay.
Oh,
This one.
this is not going well.
Okay. This one, I
Yeah.
think Ewen, you would know this, okay? Who is the only foreign
Right.
manager to have won the Euros?
Why would I know this? Foreign manager, as in, basically, he's not the nationality of the team that he's managing.
Correct. We've spoken
Okay.
about him before.
That's cheating. It's like home ground advantage.
That's why you should listen to the show.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but I can't remember.
Ben, what was your answer?
Oh, I tapped the Greek guy.
The Greek guy.
He should be the Greece manager.
Ewen, his name is?
Otto Rehagel.
Correct. Both of you. Points on the board. More points on the board, at least.
I got it right.
Got it
You
right.
got it right. Yeah.
Okay. There have been 8 hat-tricks scored at the Euros. Okay. And the last one was in 2008.
Mm,
Can you tell me one player who has scored a hat-trick at the Euros?
not Karol Popowski.
One person who scored a hat trick. Okay, let me see.
Most of these names quite familiar. There's one or two which I have no idea who they are. So if you want a clue, I'll give you the nationalities in order of chronological order. Okay. Germany,
Okay.
Germany, France, Holland, Portugal, Holland, Spain.
So many Holland, Spain.
I'll say you both went for Marco van Basten, and it is correct.
Yes.
Okay, the Spanish guy.
Villa.
Spanish guy is David Villa.
Yes.
You could have gone Kluivert also, but the Portuguese one is Sergio Conceição.
Sergio Conceição. Wow.
Sergio Conceição.
Not
And
Cristiano
Michel
Ronaldo.
Platini scored 2 hat-tricks.
Platini. All right.
Okay.
Good.
So I'll give you 4 names, okay? Tell me which player has scored the most goals at the Euros. Of these 4, okay?
Okay.
Of these 4.
Of these 4. First one, Van Nistelrooy, Griezmann, Henry, or Torres.
Van Nistelrooy, Griezmann, Henry, or Torres.
Okay, again, you've both gone for the same answer. Antoine Griezmann, and you're both correct. 4-4.
Griezmann is actually the joint third highest scorer. So number 1 is Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 2 is Platini.
Yeah.
So joint third, Griezmann and Shearer, I think.
Okay, next one, same thing. Milan Baros, David Villa, Lukas Podolski, or Dennis Bergkamp. Who has scored the most goals of these 4?
Say it again.
Baros, David Villa, Podolski, or Bergkamp?
I want to pick Barros, but I'll just go with this one.
Ben, you said you wanted to pick Baros. Who's your answer?
I went with Podolski instead. Because as far as I can remember, Podolski only scores for Germany.
He only performs well for Germany, yeah.
I think there was a stat where Podolski has scored more goals for Germany than he has in the Bundesliga.
Oh, that's quite hilarious. I went with David Villa.
The answer is actually Milan
God.
Baros.
I knew it.
Oh, this is just like my Podolski comment, and it's like they're both checks.
Okay. Speaking of goal scorers, okay, of all the players in the Euro 2024 squads as of today, right, there's only one player who has scored in the Euro final. Who is it?
So obviously Van Basten is out here.
It's not Fernando Torres.
No.
So players at this Euros. Ben, who is your answer?
So I went with Pepe.
Pepe, 41-year-old Pepe, who has played a lot of games in the Euros. But did he score in the final?
Nah, that sub guy scored.
Eder,
yes.
Oh, Eder scored.
Ewen, you went with?
I went with Jorginho.
When did Jorginho score?
If anything, it's 2020.
So 2020, who was the final? It was Italy-England. Bonucci scored for Italy, but he's injured and out.
Yeah.
The player who scored for England is Luke
England.
Shaw.
Luke Shaw. And he's
Luke
injured,
Shaw.
but in.
He's still in the squad.
What's even the score right now? I know we're even, but what's the score? Like 5-5?
It's 4-4. It's 4-4, so still very tight. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do a round of who am I now. Okay.
Who am I?
I'll give you a few facts for players who are at the Euros this year. After each fact, you can give one answer. If you get the answer right, you get 1 point. The one who gets it right first gets 2 points. But at the end, I'll only go with your final answer. So you can't just put 5 names and I pick one.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
First one. He joined his current club in 2014, and that transfer led to the departure of another player in his position that same season. And this player would very shortly, well, not shortly, but eventually play in the Champions League final and lose.
Sorry, I'm confused. So this player joined the team. Another
This
player
player,
left.
who you're trying to guess, joined in 2014 because he joined another player who had thought he was going to be first choice, had to leave.
Okay.
And he left, eventually played in the Champions League final and lost. A very tumultuous career, this other player, and now in the Premier League. But again, you're not guessing this Premier League player. You're guessing the one who came and basically forced this guy out. Okay, next one. In 2014-15, he won the UCL Best Save award after a particular save in the semi-finals. And while he has won the treble, he only has 40 caps for his country.
Goalkeeper.
Won the treble.
Maybe it's a forward that play keeper? Okay, last clue. At Euro 2024, he'll be alongside his club mate Ilkay Gundogan.
Yeah.
That's the final clue.
Surprising how I actually do not know who's the keeper or player of that team right now when you're asking me.
I can tell you that Ben has scored the point.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Pressure on Ewan.
Yeah.
You have both gone with Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, which is correct.
Oh gosh. Man, I almost forgot who the keeper for Barcelona was.
Moving on. Next one.
Okay.
Including the B team for the club, this player has played 20 seasons for his last club, but is now actually a free agent before the Euros. And he won the award for Best Attacking Midfielder in the league in 2010 and Europa League Player of the Season in 2023. So that's clue 1.
Okay.
And playing a club for 20 years. Who does that anymore, man?
Same club?
The clue I'll give you is he's not a one club man, but he has played 20 seasons at his current club.
This quiz is gonna break us, man.
Today I cannot sleep already.
This is my revenge.
Oh.
Does Ben have it? Does Ben have it? Interesting answer. Next clue. He won the Premier League in 2014 and is the only remaining member of the squad that won the 2010 World Cup, who is at the Euros.
20 years total and won the Premier League in 2014 and
Yes.
won the 2010 World Cup.
Correct.
What?
I have to say I enjoy your reactions.
No, I know this. No, I don't know this. What the hell? And he's still playing? No,
I know
he
this.
just what?
Your answers are in. The last clue. He's a winger that got converted to fullback as he got older. And most recently played for Sevilla. Ben has an answer. Ewan, do you have a different answer? No. Okay. Can you reveal your answers?
Jesus Navas.
Jesus Navas is correct. Ewan did, however, get it in an earlier clue, so he gets 2 points.
Yay.
Next one. This player has been teammates with the following players: Sadio Mane, Nasser Chadli, Leonardo Bonucci, Fred, Ryan Babel, and has played in the Love Cup, KNVB Cup, FA Cup, and the Zerat Cup.
Sorry, what's Laugh and Zerat Cups?
That's what you have to figure out. The next clue, I'll tell you what those competitions are.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, your answers are in. Next clue. The cups are the Serbian Cup, Dutch Cup, English FA Cup, and the Turkish Cup. Okay? And there's one player with the same first name in the Euro squad of his country, and that other player plays as a forward for Juventus. Okay, reveal your answers.
Dusan Tadic.
You are both correct. So, very nice.
Both correct
Nicely
at the same clue as well.
At the same time.
Wow, nice. I won't forget this guy. I went to Old Trafford to watch a game. United versus Southampton. We lost 1-0. He scored.
But he wasn't great in the Premier League, right? He only became like really
He was
good
very
when he
good at Ajax.
Ajax.
Under Ten Hag. Okay, next one. This guy, he plays with a defibrillator after a heart problem a number of years ago. That's clue number 1.
That's it? That's all we're going for?
That's clue number 1.
That's all we're going with? I mean, okay.
Ben has an answer.
Okay.
Clue number 2. He has played 4 league games for Bayern Munich and 34 times for Girona in the league. But in 16 seasons, has only scored 15 league goals for 5 clubs. Also, Dusan Tadic, who you just learnt about, once called him our Franz Beckenbauer. Last clue. He won 3rd place at the 2014 World Cup and provided the assist for one of the goals of the tournament. So your answers?
Daily Blind.
Blind.
Yes, correct. There was actually one more other clue, but it was very easy in that he is a Europa League winner, but his father won the Champions League. Ewan actually gets 2 points because he got it right on the first one. The defibrillator question. Ah,
Christian Eriksen was on my mind, but nah.
yeah, that's what Ben went for. Next one. He left his first senior club in 2012 to go to the Premier League, and immediately that season was in the PFA Team of the Year. He also was 4th place at the 2008 Olympics.
Straight away, PFA Team of the Year.
Straight away, first season. He was teammates with Luis Suarez, Emmanuel Adebayor, Darwin Núñez, Kasper Schmeichel. And in 07-08 won the Marco van Basten Award. So those players again: Luis Suarez, Emmanuel Adebayor, Darwin Núñez, Kasper Schmeichel.
Adebayor and Nunes doing the same sentence.
Exactly. The last clue, okay? You have a final chance for this. He played over 300 games for Spurs.
Where does
I'll tell you, he played with
Darwin
Luis Suarez
Núñez-
at Ajax. He played with Adebayor at Spurs.
Yep.
He played with Darwin Núñez at Benfica.
Yeah.
And he played with Kasper Schmeichel in the
Nice.
Belgian league.
Belgian. And he's at the Euros.
He's at the Euros. I was quite shocked that he was at the Euros, to be fair.
Wow. I got Nasser Chadli.
Nasser Chadli and Ewan?
Jan Vertonghen.
Jan Vertonghen, who was Nasser Chadli's teammate. So Ewan is in the lead 11-8, but don't worry, there's still time to catch up. One last, who am I? He played over 400 games for his boyhood club and then moved to the Premier League from his boyhood club in 2018 and wore the number 11 shirt for 3 seasons, playing over 100 games, but he scored 0 goals in 3 seasons.
Not Anthony for sure.
He has also been managed by Marco Silva, Nuno Espirito Santo, and Jose Mourinho.
He played 400 games for his boyhood club.
In his homeland, yes. And for over 400 games. And then he came to the Premier League in 2018, and in 3 seasons, got 0 goals. Played 100 plus games, so almost every game.
Wore the number 11.
I mean, most people who wear 11 are left wingers, right? Or right wingers at least.
It's tough.
It's one of the few opportunities I have to torture Ewan. Ben is just an unfortunate
collateral damage.
He won the last quiz.
Yeah, I won the last quiz, that's why. So Nas cannot take it, which is why he came out with this whole list of questions without telling me.
Next one. He's currently 7th for caps for his country, over 100 caps. He's not an attacker. Okay? And he won Euro 2016.
I don't even know who won Euro 2016, man.
Ewan, you can help him if you want, or you could let him suffer.
Portugal won Euro 2016.
Last clue is he played for Sporting, Wolves, and now Roma.
Rui Patricio.
Rui Patricio is correct. Keeper wearing number 11. Piss me off. Yeah, very good. That was not easy, I know. But yeah, got there in the end. Okay, 2 questions left. But the last question, you have an opportunity to score a lot of points.
Okay.
Second last question, Ben. Because you're behind, I'll ask you a question, and you can choose whether or not to take it or pass it to Ewan.
Okay.
So the first question is this. Which of the following countries' clubs are not supplying players for Euro 2024? Qatar, South Korea, UAE, or Japan? You can pass this to Ewan, and you'll get the other question.
Okay, I'm going to pass this to Ewan.
Okay, Ewan. Qatar, South Korea, UAE, Japan. For 1 point.
I would go with South Korea.
South Korea is your answer. South Korea is wrong. The answer is Japan.
Japan.
Okay, so Ben, second last question. In Euro 2024 qualifying, 6 of the top 10 scorers play or played for a club in Manchester. Of the 6 players, give me 3 of them.
So I'll go with Haaland,
That's one.
Foden,
Go on.
Bernardo Silva.
So you got 1 correct. So
Damn it.
Ewan, can you name 2 for 2 points? So Ben got 1 point.
Bruno Fernandes.
That's 1. Give me 1 more.
Rasmus Højlund.
That's correct. Your other options
God.
were Scott McTominay,
Oh, wow.
Ronaldo, and Lukaku. So currently, Ewan is ahead by 4 points, 15 to 11. Final question, and this question you can get a lot of points. Okay, there are 30 players as of today who have over 100 caps at the Euros. Tell me as many as you can. 1 point for each one. To make it more interesting, we'll do a shootout style. Okay, you each have 2 lives. Ben, you go first, then Ewan, then Ben. For every question, everyone you get it right, you get 1 point. But you can miss twice.
Okay, start first, right?
Yeah.
Pepe.
Pepe is correct with 136. So Ben is on 12. Ewan, go.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's right, on 206.
Yes, 206.
206.
206 caps.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Ben,
quite disgusting. Wow. Actually, how many 100 cap people are there, man?
30 at this Euros.
Actually, 30 is quite a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for Neuer.
Manuel Neuer is correct.
Okay. Yay.
119
I was
caps.
thinking of saying Neuer.
Okay.
Never mind. It's okay.
Ewan?
It's okay. Dusan Tadic.
Dusan Tadic is correct, who we just mentioned just now.
I'm gonna go with Vertonghen.
Jan Vertonghen, correct. 154 caps. Ewan?
Jesus Navas.
Jesus Navas does
Oh, no, he's
not
not.
have
Not-
100 caps.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
gosh.
Ewan has 1 strike.
Oh,
Ben,
shit.
you can have the chance to close the lead.
I'm gonna go with 100 caps. He's really good. Hey, I'm gonna go with Rui Patricio.
Correct.
Luka Modric.
Also correct with 175. Ben, back to you.
I'm gonna go with Perisic.
Ivan Perisic, 131 caps. Ewan.
Wow. Thomas Muller.
Thomas Muller is correct. 129 caps. Ben, 3 points behind.
Toni Kroos.
Toni Kroos is correct.
Joshua Kimmich.
Joshua Kimmich does not have 100 caps. So
Oh.
Ewan is out on 19 points. Ben,
Wow.
so you need to get, if you get 3, you win.
I need 3.
Yeah.
My
But you have
gosh.
you still have 2 lives.
How many more are there?
You've not even got half of them.
Ah. So I can't play anymore?
Yeah.
I can't play anymore?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
dead.
gonna go with Lukaku.
Correct. Keep going.
Okay, so that worked. I'm gonna go with De Bruyne.
De Bruyne is correct on 101. So you're
Wow.
1919 now.
Wow. Wow.
One more,
One
and
more
you
for the
and you
win.
and you win. And I have my revenge on Ewan.
Wow. What a comeback.
What a comeback! Yeah.
100 caps, 100 caps.
Of the remaining players, at least 7 of them we have spoken about during this quiz.
Oh, shucks.
Griezmann is correct. So you're on
Nice.
20.
And I win.
You win. You can continue if you want to see how badly you want to
No.
beat Ewan. But
No.
Okay.
No, I'm getting a headache from the questions.
very, very nicely done. Just for fun, guess some names.
Daily Blind.
Correct?
Van Dijk.
Nope, not Van Dijk.
Van Dijk.
Harry Kane.
Not Hurricane.
Oh.
No England. There's
No
still
England player has got
no
100
England
caps, I
players.
think.
There's still one more French
Oh.
player. Is a forward.
One more French player with
Huh.
100 caps. It's a forward.
Giroud.
Giroud, 133. Okay. There is a Barcelona forward who is not Spanish on 149.
Lewandowski.
There is a Danish midfielder for United on 130.
Ericsson.
Swiss midfielder who left Arsenal and went to Leverkusen.
Granit
Xhaka.
Xhaka.
Yeah. So some other players are Mateo Kovacic, Kasper Schmeichel, Marko Arnautovic, Xherdan Shaqiri, Axel Witsel, and there's a few more.
Arnautovic has more than 100 caps.
Arnautovic has more than 100
Witsel.
caps.
Axel Witsel is still playing.
Axel Witsel is still playing, my God. Yes, exactly. He was like a wonder kid in FM, God knows how long ago. So yeah, Ben has come from behind, stunning come from behind to pip Ewan right at the end. That's like an injury time winner there. So very well
True
played, Ben.
United fashion, huh?
Nice. Well
Yep.
played.
Squeaky
well
bum
played.
time.
It's the whole shootout thing that did me
Yes.
in,
Yeah.
man.
So
Can't believe you came up with so much.
can I just say I have half the questions I didn't even use?
Are you saying that we can do it again?
Yes. There are more. We may or may not do this again, but Ben has won our Euro 2024 quiz. So congrats, Ben.
Woohoo!
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Congrats, Ben.
Well done. You will receive your prize in the mail.
You can have a beer on me or something. So that's it for the quiz. Nas actually got his revenge, albeit with the help of Ben.
Very, very happy.
Did you get the questions right? Did you know the answers? Let us know what you think. Let us know if you found it interesting. So once again, do leave us your comments or drop us an email with anything you want to say to us. And remember to follow us on our socials, Instagram, links in the description. So till next time, see ya.
See you. More content coming.